Actually go over to my gaming overlay. You see there was an OBS update?
No.
Hmm.
But interesting.
Everything works. Yay! Test. Yeah, I can see you as well. Okay, my video encoder had a quick moment there, but it seems we're good now. It seems we're good. Hopefully, like last stream, my video encoder will not break. I did not change my settings at all. I made no alterations. Everything is as it should be. Did you get anything done in your time between yesterday and today? I sort of assume not, but maybe I'm wrong.
I went into the DLC and got the Scato Tree fragments and the Shadow Militia armor.
What Scadu level are you? What's your Skibbity level? What's your Scadu
My
blessing?
Skibbity level should be... I mean, I got like 9 fragments because for everything else I would need to defeat Renala, right?
Yeah, Rolana.
So my Skibbity level should be 4.
Oh, really? I've got Skibooty fragments level 6.
Let me.
I guess I found a few more fragments on. Shows a shared chat. You can't show a shared chat. Oh wait, shared chat on Twitch, right? Okay, that's fine. That is all right. I thought you were doing the unallowed, showing a shared multi-chat between Twitch and YouTube on Twitch. We all know you can't make Twitch viewers not feel like they're being catered to specifically. That would be horrific. It's such a stupid rule. It's like an actual thing, by the way. You're not allowed to... Like, you are allowed to multi-stream, but if you multi-stream to Twitch, you're not allowed to have the YouTube screen, the YouTube chat on screen at all. You're only allowed to have Twitch chat on screen.
Ah.
That's an actual rule, yeah. It's, like, never enforced, obviously, but, like, it is a real rule.
This is silly. This is extremely silly.
Oh, fuck, someone just screamed outside like they were dying. Maybe they are dying. I'm not gonna go check. I opened my Will to Wanderers, by the way. Welcome.
Okay, wait.
Oh, yeah, I meant to do this. I need to give Tiolier the... I need to give him the soup. I need to give him the goop.
First off, I need to check my Skibbity level. My Skibbity level is 4.
Guess
maybe you know something that I don't.
I did do one cave, which those also have fragments, but that's like 1 or 2 extra, so at most that's 1 level. I guess, did you go down to the Cerulean coast?
No, I didn't know that was a possibility.
Yeah. If you jump down like the side of Castle Ensis, there's like a way down that lets you like access the Cerulean coast through that, and also a Shadow Tree avatar.
What is your current level?
My normal level is 97. I mostly bought shit again.
I'm
instead
93,
of like...
so that's fine. Okay, Skibbity level was checked, so I'm now going to join your world.
Yes. Yes, give me the concoction. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay. Nice. I'm going to feed this.
I love how Fiolia's quest is basically, hey, if you ever want to kill yourself...
No, it's sweet slumber. But also, I'm gonna feed this to the Dragon Priestess. We could go to the Dragon Priestess right now. We could get like Dragon Peak unlocked.
Can you take me past any Scato Tree fragments that might be on our way?
I have no clue which ones you missed.
I got all of those that the guide that I looked at told me are accessible. That basically everything in the starting area.
Well, the Cerulean Coast Cross has one. That's like, it's a cross, so it's just right there. So that should
Yeah,
be
I'm going to
good.
go. I didn't go down to the cerulean.
Yeah, this place doesn't really
Wait.
have much. I'm honestly sad that it's like a little bit of an emptier area, all things considered, because it's really, really pretty, but it's just kind of like ghost flame birds, and that's kind of it.
I mean, and like
No,
Saint Trina.
it's just right here. This is the
Yeah,
yeah. And then another
need,
fragment we
wait.
could get. Actually, we can get this. Yeah, we can get this. Teleport to the grace I just went to. It's like northwest.
Yeah, I'm looking at the guide, and apparently,
I'm hoping the
if you
demi-human
defeat
chief-
a roaming hippo somewhere
That's,
around. Oh,
that's
Jesus!
What?
I just got a bunch of bullshit.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, ember pieces? Oh, because the dancer is nearby. So you got like the dancer outfit and
Dancing blades,
yeah.
dancer.
Really cool weapon. I love the dancer blades. Yeah, dancer hood. Starlight sword. Okay, a starlight sword is from the demi-human queen that lingers around here. But that doesn't interest us, because I think the chief is dead here, so... Oh no, the swordmaster's still here. Why is he still here? I killed him. Let's just ignore him. We can ignore this guy. I killed him already once. And then it's, I think, around here. And then here in this cave.
Ah, yeah.
Yep, and don't just run away. If we want to teleport away, we have to, like... I guess we don't have to, actually, never mind. We can probably just, like, run somewhere where the enemies
Ow.
aren't. Oof. Yeah, the
I didn't
scaling
know
in the
that this could
DLC
happen.
is... Scaling in the DLC is quite harsh. Do you have enough now for another blessing upgrade? Because I think it's like
yeah.
I think 2 should be enough, and then the last one that I think I
There's a
got that
hippo.
was like no, the hippo is in Charo's hidden grave. We don't have access to that yet. We would have to beat the dragon man. That's like the area above us. That's the one with the red flowers. That's like above this cliff.
Okay.
That is not something we have access to yet. But do you want to get your runes, or do you not have like that many?
43,000.
That's a decent amount. You might want to grab those.
If I figure out, yeah, back there.
And then, lastly, I guess try teleporting to the Fog Rift Catacombs? Because I'm assuming when you teleport there, you'll also, like, get the clear of it. I did that because it had a weapon ash and a spell that I really wanted for my build. So that was, like, basically the last thing I did today. It's really cool. I'm, like... I've made a little alteration to my build. I'm still testing it. I'm not, like, fully sold, but it feels pretty cool. The one thing that bothers me is that the left-handed attacks is kind of like messing me up. So
something that kind of impeded my build planning is that today my my malware scanner started flagging the wiki site where the Reforged wiki is hosted as like malicious. And the site itself decided to not work anymore because it suddenly started having problems with my ad block. So I can no longer access any information about this game.
Well, if you need any information, I've got a lot of it put in my head. Also, man, I did not do any vocal warm-ups.
Where are we going?
Hold on.
Cerulean Coast West?
Okay. No, go to the cave that's like furthest up north right now that I have unlocked, the Fog Rift Catacombs. It's like very up north. Should be like the highest north thing, and then did you like get a bunch of stuff from defeating having the enemy cleared for you, I guess?
Wait.
I'm waiting.
No.
No. That's weird. I guess try to walk forward, like into the cave a bit. You can teleport out anytime as long as there's no enemies.
There is an enemy.
Okay, well... I mean, that was like the only thing that I think gave me another fragment, but we can do this some other time, I suppose.
Just where do we go? To the castle front to go to say hello to Alana?
Like if we're talking about progress, I would want to either do the castle front, like you said, or I would want to do the ancient dragon man cave. But that one's like a little bit tough. I mean, Castle Ensis is also not exactly easy. Also, I do actually want to complete... that I don't have that cave unlocked yet. It's like over here somewhere, I think. We'd have to like go where Igon is. But I do also want to do Ballarat because do you know what shadowed curios are?
No.
Okay, it's a new mechanic in Reforged, kind of similar to the rune forging, but instead of it being like by beating a boss, you get like the great, like when you get like the great runes, you get to like rune forge stuff. Instead, it is you can find certain things called shadowed curios, and they each have like a trigger condition. So say like when you're crouching or when you kill an enemy, or for what's relevant for me, when you deflect an attack. And then you can choose between one of three like benefits. So, for example, you can have like whenever you kill an enemy, you get like increased damage negation for like 10 seconds. Or when you kill an enemy,
and that only works in the Land of Shadows?
No, that actually works everywhere, including PvP for the most part. A lot of them work in PvP. Yeah. So that's why I kind of want them. That's also what those ember pieces are for. It costs 50 ember pieces to unlock a shadowed curio, and then 50 more to level it to level 2, which is the maximum. So 100 total. This also leads me, by the way, because I'm doing the 100 rune pieces for remembrance bosses. I also give myself 50 ember pieces for every DLC remembrance boss. In addition to the 100 rune pieces. That isn't enough to max out every curio still, but it is like more than... Because I think base, you can only find like 250 ember pieces.
You also give you 100 rune pieces for DLC remembrance bosses?
Yes, I do both for DLC bosses.
Okay, that makes sense, I guess.
It's not enough to actually like max out every shadowed curio, but like it is like a lot more pieces than you would get by finding them, which I think is fine. I don't know why they're like so stingy with them, to be honest. Like I don't know why the ember pieces are so incredibly scarce. But yeah, so my three things are I want to do either Ballarat, because behind the Dancing Lion is the Shadowed Curio that I want most, which is triggers like upon deflecting, so that's going to be like incredibly useful for me. I want to do Castle Ensis so we can get access to everything behind Verlana. And the Dragon Cave I can like do solo because it's not a remembrance boss, it's just like a fucking NPC fight down there. So like that's not like a thing we need to do now. But yeah, Castle Ensis or Ballarat? Which one are you in the mood for?
Oh, both sound dreadful right now.
You know what? Then I'm going to make the decision for you. I'm going to say let's do Ensis first. Because that just gives us... because I don't know how long we can stream today. So if we do Ensis, that means we have access to like basically the rest of the DLC.
Yeah.
And that means we can like do more in our own time.
And then we can farm all the Shadow 3 fragments that we want.
I guess, yeah. I feel like the effect does like become a lot less noticeable as you go along, but for the beginning they're pretty nice. Also, I want to show chat quickly why I talked about like changing my build. The big thing that I did is I went ahead and grabbed the golden halberd. I already had it, but like I went ahead and actually upgraded it. I also killed the like dual sentinels for the Erdtree Great Shield. I'm not using it right now because I need to turn, because like this has like a unique like left-handed attack which overrides shield poking, and I don't like that. But the thing is that you can see like this boosts guarding when Golden Vow is active, which is like okay, but the big thing is that the halberd, when you hit something with its skill, you're granted Golden Vow for 20 seconds, which is pretty powerful. I, however, wanted to have Quick Step, which doesn't do damage. Normally this comes with Prayerful Strike. So what I did is I went to that cave that I talked about, the Fogrove Canyon Catacombs, because that has Blink Bolt, which is kind of like Quick Step, but also does damage. So I can still be like very evasive, but also do some damage with it, and therefore like kind of keep Golden Vow active. This is my goal is to get kind of a regen build going. Oh, also I bought the veteran armor because it's only like marginally worse in some of the like status defenses than Bull Goat, and it gives me cheaper spirit summons, which is actually kind of important for me. And besides that, I also went ahead and grabbed, let me actually show this quickly, because it's also important for you to know, Nat. I went and grabbed number 1, the Warmth spell, the Kindling Spirit, which boosts HP restoration, which is going to be nice if I want to do like regen stuff. But notably, this does tick damage to the enemy for like while it's active. So no matter where they are, like they're going to be aggroed on me. And the other way that I have to do that is I got Electro Charge, which does lightning damage and also gives me extra stamina regen. The regen is the big one because the regen is really nice, but the big one is this like over time effect, because it means that as long as I'm close to the enemy, like they will stay aggroed on me because I'm like doing damage to them even if I'm just blocking, essentially. That's why this is pretty nice to have.
Yo!
I hate this guy. Ooh, wow, okay, I got fucking comboed there. What the fuck? Do you see that? Stomp into the one, like, sword that was still left hanging over his head. Jesus. Alright. Bro got hands. We're not playing around today. Oh, that's a big max HP decrease. Jesus. That Rod Essence also doesn't fuck around. You know what? I think you deserve some Ballista.
By the way, I changed my build and I went all in on the poison stacks.
Hell yeah. I actually changed my sword spear, my sword lance to do rot, so I can maybe also go with that a little bit, because the curse was nice, but it's just not actually that much damage. Yeah, the like Omega Poison is definitely going to be very nice against bosses, because you are just going to stack that shit. Is there anything here? Shadow Realm Rune. That's pretty nice.
I used my ashes, my blank ashes of war to make copies of Poison Mothflight with an extra venom effect on them.
Ooh, Venomous is very good. Venomous is like the best inclusion.
Venom. Both of them have venom affinity, so their base venom yield is very high. And yeah, I should get a lot of venom stacks now.
Yes, yes. Very good. Are you still doing Heretic? Because if you're doing just like one status, Heretic is probably not the way to go.
What is the way to go with just one status then?
Well, I mean, the only status thing is Heretic, but like, you typically want to have at least 2, but like, I can also help with doing like if I stick with my Sword Spear for today, I can also help with like Rot. So that's a thing. And also, you know, we have Spirit Ashes, so like you can definitely stay on Heretic if you enjoy the stamina regen. Because the big thing is like the stamina regen and the FP cost decrease. Those are like the 2 big ones that you should be playing for. Otherwise, you could also go for like, I guess Assassin wouldn't be terrible.
What does Assassin do?
It gives smaller weapons more poise damage, and successive attacks build up more poise. Like, successive attacks give you a buff that does more poise damage as well. So since you're using dual katanas, I don't know if katanas count as like small weapons, though. I think they probably do. Because like I also do extra poise damage after deflecting, so we could get some heavy stackers in, and then you get like a big bonus to crits as well when you're playing Assassin, so that could make it useful.
Let's see if that fortune... Wait.
You might not want to wait there, because there is like a guy coming. Like a black knight. I'm gonna just sneak past him and get to the side of grace. Because I don't really want to do like much
I am
explore
allowing
and
ads
castle
on your
exits.
side. What do you mean?
You want me to check quickly?
Yeah.
Alright, just gotta... Okay, nope, he's definitely turning off the side of grace with how close he is.
I just wanted to check if the Fortune, Assassin Fortune has a list of weapons that it
does.
buffs.
Let me check for you. Axes, backhand, blade. Katanas are part of it, yes. So that's 5% extra poise damage of light weapons. Katanas are included. You will, however, you also get 30 stamina regen. Minus
Oh god.
0.05 target priority, by the way, which is really nice. Like, less target priority means that, considering I have increased target priority, like, you will just have... Like, you'll just be less likely to be targeted. Yeah. You will take increased status build-up. Your FP flasks are gonna recover less, and you'll have, like, minus 18 defense and minus 9 max HP. Minus 9%. But, like, I've used this before, and you get, like... Yeah, you get, like... With successive attacks, you can have up to 4% plus 6 flat poise damage on every hit. And then you, whenever you crit something, you recover a bunch of HP, stamina, and FP. So critting lets you, like, stay in the fight right away. Like, get back into it immediately. So I think if you're doing,
I don't have an Oracle remedy thing.
we can get one really quickly. I can show you, like, where one is. I'll just mark it for you. There's one here. If you go to the Gate Town Bridge in Liurnia, I put a marker down. It's like really close to that area. So it's like an easy one to grab if you haven't already grabbed it.
I don't think I have grabbed that since I don't know where all of those are.
I've memorized like some of them. I don't know how or why, but I sure did. Because I'm very normal about this game, and I'm normal. Is my YouTube stream not going? Okay, no, it is. My broadcast thingy just wasn't going for some reason. Okay. We're good.
Your fixation on this game flabbergasts me because of your, like, you have disdain for Dark Souls and stuff like that.
I do. It's so weird.
And to me, this game is much harder. Like this conversion is much harder than basically anything FromSoft related I have ever done.
My issue with like Dark Souls isn't with difficulty. At least not like strictly. Like obviously people mean different things when they mean difficulty. But like to me, the frustration in Dark Souls does not come from difficulty. That is honestly like the core of my problem. I'm not gonna get into it, but like I feel like a lot of the frustration I felt when playing Dark Souls 3 for the first time especially came from like the fact that I was getting killed by things, and the reason was just like you didn't know that was there already. Also, stop sitting down at the grace. You keep respawning these dogs.
I'm trying to fucking figure out if Assassin is the right thing or if there's another thing that might be good. Whatever.
I thought you were like done already, so I'd like run down to where the dogs are.
Nah.
But yeah, I would do... What's your minor fortune right now, actually? Because what I did for a while was Assassin Major and then Ranger Minor, because you still get like the stamina buff for successive attacks on Ranger Minor. But you can also do Heretic Minor for the stamina regen buff, so I guess it depends, like, do you want to like really focus on those successive attacks and be really aggressive in melee, or do you want to focus more on like the statuses? Actually, wait, I wonder, does light weapons include bows? Oh, it doesn't. That's so sad. Why not? That's so fucked up. Oh my god, wait. 50% more poise damage on consumable throwing knives. You could do extra statuses with those. Have some fucking kukris in your back. In your back pocket. That could be funny. Let's head on forward.
Where I have those? I have 14 of those.
Nice. But you don't have to, it's just like, I guess if you want to like inflict bleed without, like if you're still doing Heretic Minor, then that could be like a way.
I fell down.
Well, you're supposed to. Oh, not here. You're supposed to fall down where I went.
Yeah.
Yeah, over here.
Hi.
Hi. Help me with these dogs.
I might have triggered a friend.
I don't think the Black Knight follows us down here. At least I would be surprised.
He does!
Huh? Oh well, he's
He
not
does!
like...
He's here!
He's not like that big of a deal. Dude, I'm so surprised by how much damage the Golden Halberd does. It's actually kind of crazy. Then again, I tend to have Golden Bow active, which is like 10% more damage when I use this. Okay, can you like stop guard breaking me? You bitch. Yeah, if you're doing Assassin right now, you can see like he does not pay attention to you until you've hit him like a bunch. And I don't even have like my aggro stuff active. Because you have minus 5% target priority now. So you can like...
Also,
yeah.
I got like a bunch of poison stacks on him.
Yeah. Sadly for Heretic, like it doesn't matter if you get multiple poison stacks, it just matters that you get poison once. I'm gonna not walk forward so far that we trigger this crayfish, because I hate this crayfish. I hate him.
Okay.
He's stupid. And I don't like him.
There's an evil crayfish here.
And a very evil crayfish. Ooh, wait, new guy. Damn it, I didn't get to analyze him in time. We poisoned him too fast. Okay, now we open the door. I've used like 4 flasks, so I'm actually gonna go to that checkpoint grace quickly and just sit down. And then gotta make our way to Relana. What are you giving me? Why the fuck am I getting a notification? Oh, hi Black Knight, why are you aggroed? You're not supposed to be aggroed. Fuck you. Nice. Yeah, he's still aggroed on me. That's crazy.
I can just keep critting him.
Yeah, and you get like stamina and NFP and everything for critting, so it's like, it's honestly like really helpful. I should have thought about that earlier, the target priority thing. I just forgot Assassin had that, to be honest.
He'll die from his poison soon. Poison.
Nice, very nice. Yeah, and I got the rot stack. So you got rot heretic stack for like 120 seconds. Nice. Some dogs around the corner here, I remember that. Ready to deal with Moonrathil. Fuck ass dude.
Hi Mono! Hi! How are you doing?
Hello. Wait, there are some teleporting sorcerers around here. Yeah, these fuckers.
Yeah. The amount of green goop that is splashing everywhere.
Nice. Good. I don't really want to go up there. I know that there's something up there, but like we can explore all the stuff in the castle in our own time. Because I think we're gonna be very preoccupied just trying to beat Rilana.
Oh. Oh god.
I kind of want your
you.
sword, to be honest. I didn't really think about that. I feel like this guy probably has a cool sword. Yeah, let me actually get my buffs active for a second. Yeah, like with Electro Charge, you can see I'm doing like very small amounts of damage to him now, just consistently. So he's just gonna stay aggroed on me. Fuck! Don't kill. Do not kill.
Oh my god, I poisoned him.
Poison and I got the rot? I was not gonna
I
live
didn't
this.
even know that that was possible.
Yeah, NPCs just have really high poison resistance, or like status resistance in general, but like you also have some insane fucking build-up. Jesus. Grocery shopping shortly and then hang out with the girlfriend. I feel so adult. That's how I describe that. Wait, doesn't he drop a sword? Wait. I thought I just got an ember
a very
piece
good
for that.
adult, Mono.
Where's the fucking Moonrathil sword? What the fuck?
Maybe they moved it.
Oh,
Oh god.
that's stupid. I'm sad now.
Sir, you are not welcome here.
How does that you get those
The only thing that
backstabs in?
awaits you here is poison stacks. 4 of them, apparently. Holy shit. Renala's cameo.
It's the stance one.
Huh? Ah. Sir, could you please give Pay a break?
Taking
Thank
a
you.
lot of damage in this area. I don't really like it.
Oh god!
I thought that was you for a second, like the dying sound. You take that crit. From now on, you should take every crit. Because it just
Yeah.
heals you.
Lazuli rope.
Ooh, fancy.
What that do? Wait, I want to know what that do.
Probably something,
Slightly
presumably.
increases maximum FP.
I don't want to see if I can... Fuck you! Oh, good explosion. But I think I aggroed the page. Yeah, oops. At least this one doesn't have
How
a
do you
triple
go
shot
up there?
crossbow.
Is there like, can you
There
go,
is a way
can
up,
you,
but
like,
there's
jump?
just you get like the triple glint blades or whatever it's called, and that's kind of it. I think that's literally,
Maybe-
and then yeah, then like a decent medium shield, which I don't think we care about either of those.
Woo. Oh, thank you for the prime sub, Mono. Appreciate it. You get +2 adulting points for that.
Is that an adult thing? I guess you need to be an adult to
I
have a
guess
prime account,
having
huh?
prime is like an adult thing, yeah.
That's pretty adult. No, you're right.
It's one of many ways of gaining adult points, you know.
Of gaining adulthood.
Yeah.
Oh, I meant to grab a spirit ash that I forgot to grab. That's okay. I can get it later. It's just like a purchasable one.
Isn't there? Aren't there death birds coming around here? Oh no! Wait, there are guys down
I
there
don't think
that
so.
you can ignore, right?
We can ignore them, but it's kind of unsafe. What the fuck? Throwing pots and shit? Okay, you guys gotta like, chill the fuck out.
Let me just rain some arrows down on you guys down there. Oh, hi. 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 Ooh. Hi. Wait. I'm neglecting my safety here.
I noticed by the fact that you died.
I
That does seem pretty
neglected my
neglectful.
safety to fire off one more hail of arrows because it looked like you were in danger.
Oh. That is one issue I have with Blink Bolt. It has a really long startup, and the iframes don't start until like the middle of it. But the enemies are still dead, so let's not sit down at a grace and let's just move back.
Let's
through
just
here.
keep moving. Yeah.
We'll just like go through here, not reset any of the enemies. Yeah. That's how we do it. That's how it's done. I kind of want to change. This is completely unrelated. I kind of want to change my Fugi. Because I'm seeing it on your screen, and as funny as the, like, lighting up fire thingy is, it's also kind of distracting, because it, like, covers a lot of space. You know, I have, like, another pretty funny Fugi that I could use. Let me actually quickly check.
I've seen a Twitch user use a Fugi that basically makes their avatar make a yapping animation whenever they talk.
Yeah, because I have
like the very big
one of
mouth
that.
open,
I
like
have
wow,
that.
wow.
That's what I have. Remind me at the next Side of Grace to set that. Because I don't have like a preset for it, and I don't want to set a preset now. Also, I'm sure you already noticed, but I fucking love that they... Because like, one thing that I heard about the DLC is that like there's just a bunch of like low rarity smithing stones just everywhere in the DLC for some reason. And I really like that they replaced that with the Scadu smithing shards. That instead of it being like, oh, you go here to like, you like find yourself like a smithing stone too, you just find 10 Scadu smithing shards that you can then turn into whatever smithing stone you need.
I can currently only turn them into smithing stones up to level 5.
Really? I guess maybe it's dependent on your world. Because
it changed. In your world, it changed.
Yeah, because it's
In my
dependent
world, it
on
didn't.
which ones you have available for purchase.
Yeah, something about that bugged out
Really?
in my world.
Really, buddy? I hate the Mesmer soldiers so much. These fucking guys, dude. Can't believe this. No, I can't believe it. Right, well, I'm gonna add myself that model that I was talking about while you do that. What? What is it, Mooley? What? What is it? You just yelling? You love yelling?
Wow. Wow.
You were, is it
Oh,
because
she's
the
cheering
sun
you
moved?
on. Oh god, that's a big guy.
Did the sun move and now you no longer have the sun on the bed to like lie on? She was lying on our bed like with the moving sun, like where the sunny spot was.
And those fucking wolves do a
Why are you
thing,
still, why are you
please.
still... Okay, you're just like yelling, I'm guessing. Okay. That's okay. I changed my Fugi now. You can make my Fugi bigger. Because now I cover less space.
Ah, but I like you small and timid and vulnerable.
But that's not accurate to real life. I'm like big and imposing and scary and so self-confident. Okay, I am big, I am not very imposing, I am not very scary, but I am very self-confident. What about being vulnerable? Huh?
And what about being soft and vulnerable?
Well, yeah, but I'm still very self-confident. Which gives me a lot of like spiritual size. Like it makes me like spiritually bigger. It makes me large, you know, like my essence is very tall and broad and good. Handsome too. A lot of good things that I have. A lot of good qualities. By virtue of being so awesome. Get my like 90,000 runes back.
Wait.
Fuck you. Fuck
I almost defeated him in 1v1. Yay, let's go. Let's go me. I'm so awesome.
Ooh, imbued sword key. Oh, we can use the... Oh, I need to actually use this later. To get the verdigris discus. That's gonna give me like
yeah,
insane.
I think I have enough imbued sword keys to open all of them.
I mean, this one's like an extra one you find because there's like a new teleport location here.
Ah.
Yeah, and it leads you to something I'm not going to spoil because it was changed in Reforged to a very cool thing.
Going to sit down.
Valana time. I'm also gonna have a sit down. Oh, also since we mentioned it, kind of. Since I have all the smithing stone available, you could go and like check if there's any upgrades you might want to do.
Yeah, you have all of them available.
All of them except the like dragon smithing stones, because you get those after beating Radabeast.
Okay, wait. I'm gonna try to boost my upgrades as far as I possibly can.
Ah!
Wow.
Thank you, Mononoke. You also have a good one. Meow. Muli, since when do you lie on the carpet like that? You never lie on the carpet like you want to sleep there. Is it because hold on. I think it might be because I moved her blanket. Let me put it back on my desk. I'm sorry I moved your blanket. Okay, you weren't here and your blanket takes up so much space. Or do you want to hang out up here? You guys hear her? She's so demanding.
This is a very loud cat.
Yeah, she's very loud. I'm holding her right now. Like, I don't even know how to describe it. Like, I literally like scooped her up and she's in the same pose she was when she was lying down. Because she just lets you do that to her. There you go. And then I can just place her on the blanket and she's already comfy and lying down. Yeah. See, now you're on your blanket and now you can, now you're like, now you're fine, right? You don't want to yell anymore? Because you're like fine now? Okay, that was a lot more of a held back yell, so oh, I sat down at the grace, I'm sorry, I hope that didn't mess anything up.
I don't think so. Do you ever get like the opportunity to buy ghost word stuff?
Yeah, you should be able to buy some at the Twin Maiden shop already. But like you still need to find the bell bearings for those. I'm missing one of them, which you find in a catacombs that I like didn't do because I like half did it and then I was like, oh, but I should get Blink Bolt, and then I did that instead. And then the other two are both in Faramazula. So like the last tiered ones. So yeah, it's, you know how it is. FYI, I'm really bad at Relana. I did this fight a lot. I think it's very fun. I think it's an incredibly fun fight, but I'm not good at it. And doing it as Bulwark is going to be like a whole new thing.
The last time I beat her by parrying her. Do you want me to try that?
Ooh. Can you put parry on katanas?
No. Maybe. I got a fated buckler though.
Oh, you found a fated weapon? Like in the wild?
Yeah, I found a fated buckler.
Nice. That's like a 0.7% chance, I think, to find one.
I could do this. Like I could hit her with a little bit of these.
You can try. You can surely try. Do we want to summon Leda?
Maybe.
Maybe yes, maybe no. Well, let's do a try with her. What's your spirit?
Let me go
Ash
in
of choice?
first. So wait.
Yes, but let me do my buff sequence first.
Did you?
No, I just started. Okay, electro charge.
Okay.
And now you can go in.
Okay, let's see.
Okay, Perfuma Trisha, I got you to help out. Ow,
Yep,
I just
and
got here and you're already targeting me. That is fucked up. Fuck.
Yep, this didn't work.
Yeah, she's too aggroed on me. Is my target priority too high? Oh my god. Oh, the effects in this fight are gonna go crazy. this is already going very bad. Okay. Alright, okay.
I forgot that she does that.
I think I'm not gonna use Perfumatricia just because it adds more VFX to the screen that this fight is already so clustered. Okay, let's try for a little bit without Leto, because I think she's also like messing up the aggro a bit, and she's making the boss stronger, so I think maybe she's not like a good call. Do I want to do Perfumatricia? She's a good summon. I guess I could also try the Clayman? Wait, let me actually check something. Spirit, Ashes, because I'm wondering if these guys got the attack debuff on them. Oh, did they not? What? That's stupid. I mean, maybe it still works. I don't know. Maybe I'll give it a try. You know what? I'll give it a try. The Claymen get to have some screen time. Oh, you sleeping, Mooly? That's good. I will try to not wake you up. You good, Nat?
Just clicked something in my fucking Twitch, and now I need to fix it again.
Yeah, okay,
Also, I
okay.
wanted to check something about the shadow tree, about the shadow blessing.
Like the level scaling? We are like above scaling for where we should be, by the way, just...
Okay.
Yeah, they expect you to be at like blessing level 4. I'm at 6, I think you're at 5. So we should be good here. We should be good.
Okay. Let's do that then. Let's go. Comment.
All right, Clayman, show me what you're made of. I think I'll start with my rot weapon. I'm definitely gonna have to focus on like blocking.
There's a lot of things on the map. It's
I'm hoping this gives her
visually.
Okay, she does have the visual effect. She does have the visual effect of the attack debuff because all the bubble spells and incantations or like weapon arts and whatever, they were all given like a debuff that lowers attack. Okay, I rotted her. So that's why I thought the Clayman would be good because they're very bulky and they can debuff her offense a little bit, so I thought that might be useful to have. But they do have a lot of like VFX as well. Kind of want to reapply my buff here, not gonna lie.
Second poison proc.
Thank you. I'm gonna take a moment here, let you have the aggro while I re-shield and put on some warmth. That should hopefully put her aggro back on me. Hello? Why is your aggro not back on me?
God damn it.
It's okay. Listen, this boss is gonna take us a few attempts. At the very least, this is not gonna be like a quick fight. I've struggled against this boss while summoning like the best cooperators from the Discord. Like, she's just very rough. I think she's a very fun boss though. Like I genuinely really enjoy this boss. Ooh, phase 2 already. I'm gonna try to see how far I can go if that's okay. Just for practice sake. Okay.
1 hop this time. 2 hops this time. Reverse.
Okay. That is definitely some damage. Definitely don't want to get hit by that. Okay, she does not take a lot of holy damage, so I'm probably better off using the sword lance. Okay. I know her biggest weakness is lightning. But I don't... I guess I can just use, like, lightning grease. That would be fine. I'm getting cooked by the water? Also, hi, Ingo. I mean, this is a hard boss. Like, we're only on attempt 2 here. We're gonna need to learn this moveset and stuff. But
Getting cooked by water. Wait, actually, you wanted me to make you less frail and vulnerable. Wait, let me... There. Is that okay?
Wait, let's wait for your stream to... Yeah! That's a good amount. That's like accurate height in real life, isn't it? If you're like 2 meters, I'm like 182. That's like
yeah,
accurate IRL height.
Probably, but like my face isn't twice as wide as yours.
Ooh, you know what? I know what summon to use. She's a human-sized enemy. I think she's pretty susceptible to sleep. I think maybe. So I'm gonna try using Dolores because I don't typically tend to use her. Oh, you don't have any of your ashes upgraded. Holy shit! Have you been getting your your revered spirit ashes as well for DLC stuff?
A little bit.
Yeah, gotcha. I'll just pop all of it. Fuck it. I'll just do full buff sequence at the start. All right, Dolores, sleep her ass. Please aggro on me. Got the electro charge. Why are you still aggro on her?
Excuse me? Okay, Stormhawk...
Nice. Stormhawk Dennis.
Stormhawk Dennis.
Also, by the way, for this boss, it is very useful for you to remember that you have the, like, duck dodge, you know, like what used to be backstep. Because a lot of her attacks can be ducked. It's a very good thing to remember.
One thing that I do not like about Elden Ring REFORGED is that in order to make a lot of the other options that they introduced viable, they had to nerf dodge rolls severely.
They had to nerf what?
Dodge rolls.
Dodge rolls are better, what do you mean?
Dodge rolls are worse.
No, they're like way better. You have like...
They are worse.
You can fucking heavy roll and have the same amount of iframes as a medium roll. In base game. Yeah,
I can't tell you why exactly, but they feel worse.
Like, numerically speaking, they are better.
I can't tell. I didn't look into it, but they feel worse. That's what I can tell you.
I mean, the game is just, like, harder, so maybe it's that, like, some of the, like, bosses are more aggressive, movesets got adjusted and stuff. Maybe that's it?
Probably.
Because if anything, I feel like blocking is way worse, because you take so much more stamina damage. Take the crit, take the crit.
I'm trying!
Take it!
It didn't work!
Damn it! No, but crits are actually really good for you to take, because it also gives me a window of opportunity to, like, rebuff, which is really nice. So actually, I really enjoy the idea of you playing Assassin. More staggers, more crits, all the good shit. Dolores, I would like it if you could actually get enraged for a second here. Also, yeah, the Enkindling Spirit is like not helping that much. Okay.
Here we go.
Nice. Well, not nice. It's actually very bad for her to do that, but you know. Going for you? That's fucking weird.
That's not me.
Oh, it's Dolores. Okay, well, she's bulky. She can take some hits. Just 2 fucking arrow spammers in this match. Did you see that fucking fake out? Her aggro changing back to me? Good thing I didn't let my guard down.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to oh boy.
You're gonna need me to what? Dude, we got her so low though. This is like way better than all my past attempts. This is definitely gonna work. Hi Soapy! Hello! This is definitely
Hi,
gonna work.
Soapy!
I'm honestly surprised by how well this is going. This is going great. It's going perfectly. I'm gonna do this again. Okay, Dolores didn't do much.
I don't know how I did it, but the last time I defeated her with a buckler, a rapier, and a dream.
Well, you have... I hope you have at least one of those, being the dream.
I have a buckler, but I forgot the parry frames of her attacks.
Yeah, I never learned the parry stuff. Alright.
What she is like, she took some like moves from Potterzilla and Melania. So a lot of things feel familiar, at least.
That is good to know. Not gonna do a huge.
Remind me to update my flasks of Wanderer Sweet Kick.
Do you still have your fucking your like Mohg flask in there?
No. But something that doesn't help me here.
Gotcha.
There we go.
Yeah, no, I do.
Dennis the Stormhawk.
I just love the Archer Ashes, man. Just the Frostbite. There's 3 of them, so they can tank some hits. Sometimes they even spread out a little bit. They shoot like irregularly, so bosses can't like just perma-dodge roll their shit. It's such a fucking good
just collateral here. Just collateral once more.
Okay, you take heal.
Pay attention to me, girl. Yeah, let's go.
I'm gonna get Rod on her. Okay, we got Rod. So it's back to my halberd for now, I think, because I need to learn how to use this.
And other poison.
Nice. I'm gonna get my golden vow active.
Girl, stop.
Okay, it's fine for now. I really want her to get staggered or something, so I can rebuff. Okay. I'm gonna just take the crit action. We're a bit far away. Okay. Take this opportunity to heal. That's perfect timing, actually. That's such good timing. Nice. I'm just like switching weapons like a maniac because I can't find the right one. I think it's time to enrage my archers. They can take some of the aggro. Yeah, just like that. And then I can take it back.
Poison Wolf Lyco! Nice. Ay.
Ay caramba. Type shit. Okay, there's an issue. Running out of stamina. But I've got plenty of HP left. Okay.
Oh. 1 hop this time. 2 hops this time. Reverse!
Ooh. I hate that attack. Hey yo? Wife time? I'm gonna mute for a moment.
Yep.
Hi, Honey! Kannst du bei mir die Tür zumachen, Honey? Nee, es ist, weil ich gerade was mache. Und ich wusste nicht, dass ihr jetzt schon nach Hause kommt.
I'm out of healing. Ow.
Ja. Thank you. I'm so sorry about that. My wife just came home with her little brother, and I was not aware that they'd be coming home. If I had paid proper attention, we could have probably beaten it on this attempt. Because I still had like 5 flasks left. I'm kind of mad. That was actually like a really, really good attempt. Damn it! That's okay, it's okay. That is on me, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I tried to manifest the knowledge about parrying.
It's okay, it was my fault.
Rest
That was
and
literally
double
like
moon
so
attack
free. Like
them.
we just like had that, and then I just... That's okay. Wife came home and it was unexpected and I had to close the door and stuff. That happens.
How is this boss easier than Mohg?
Of course it's easier than Mohg. It's at the start of the DLC.
Yeah, because but like Mohg is before the start of the DLC, you know.
Well, not every DLC boss is like more difficult than every boss in the base game. Otherwise they'd have put it post, like, as like actual post game.
Yeah. I forgot about the Wanderous Psychic again.
Hello, Relena. Blade of Mikola. Or I guess Blade of Mesmer. Did you know they're dating?
Yeah.
Well, actually, no, sorry, they're not dating.
I mean, she's explicitly here because of him.
Sorry, but the thing is, they aren't dating. It's that she is interested in him, but he's not interested in her. But she's like okay with that. She's like, it's okay. I will still be your twin moon knight. Also, I like the whole thing that like she's the twin moon knight because you know it's like night, like the moon and the sun, fire and magic. Because she went to the realm of shadow when Radagon and Renala were still like good. Do you think she knows? You think she knows they broke up? What if that's how we beat her? We just tell her and then she like loses composure. It's gonna be our secret strategy. To heal? I managed to heal. That's wonderful. I'd love to get a rot proc in. Okay, take the crit, take the crit.
Getting that.
Nice. Gives me time to rebuff my shield. Okay, rot proc. Now I can switch to my halberd. Nice.
Second phase. Okay, I'm getting it.
Yes. Well, no, you're not. She decided to change target midway through. Am I gonna rage my Spirit Ashes here? Some enemy died off screen. I just saw like a health bar of something go to 0.
Something got hit by that attack.
No. You leave her alone. Hey. Look at me. Bitch. Whatever happened to target priority? Fuck.
Leave him alone.
I'm good.
Poison moth like to.
Okay, that's a pretty long attack chain you got there. Okay.
Uh-oh. One up this time.
Two.
Two ups.
Fuck.
Reverse.
Why was that so much faster? That felt faster at least.
Ah! Oh god.
Gonna rebuff my shield. And back to aggro.
What the fuck?
I don't know, dude, she's not really like switching her aggro to me ever. Almost. It's okay. Wanna see how long I can go? I still got 1 flask. And if I enrage my boys...
did not like me existing there at all.
Enrage my boys?
Oh god.
No healing left? Ah, okay. Oh, still pretty good.
Holy
Still pretty good,
cow.
still pretty
Holy wow. Holy,
Still
holy.
pretty good, still pretty good. That means we can do it. That means we can do it. I played like not the best there. That means we can do it. We have
Also
the sauce.
doesn't have unavoidable damage. What doesn't, Soapy? What doesn't have
Verlana.
unavoidable damage?
Verlana doesn't, but Mohg does, is what they meant, I think. Don't forget to
Ah.
change your wondrous physics flask. Leo Halberd
Oh, yeah.
Hog. Well, first of all, it's Pei. Leo is the second name. It's okay, everyone gets it wrong. But also, I actually really dislike the Halberd moveset. I actually really don't like Halberds, but this one has like a special effect that I wanted to try. So I'm giving it a shot, because I was like, you know what, I might as well be the big bulky armor bulkwork boy
Playing
with the big halberd.
halberd or any heavy weapon with a shield in your offhand always feels like trying to put together a Lego set with your feet.
I
And I'm
don't
not going to
agree.
elaborate on that.
At least this one has like the good halberd. Actually, wait, does it? Eh. I don't know. I feel like the sword spear moveset is like considered the good halberd moveset. Why are you? You're doing the cerulean hidden tier? Oh, I guess you want to like rain of arrows right at the start.
I was doing that, yeah. But now I didn't.
Yeah, because she's like a bit small for that, you know.
Let me try this once more.
Oh, I should also check. I just realized I still have my like anti-status physic enabled. I should really have a like an anti-elemental damage physic. Seamless co-op seems so fun. It is when it works, and it doesn't work a lot of the time. But like it works it works enough to where you'll only have like occasional issues with it. And as long as you have
It
like
it works enough to be very fun, and the
Yeah.
occasional issues don't take away from it too much.
The thing is, I think if you're playing seamless co-op, you kind of have to be okay, like occasionally pulling up a cheat table. So just as an example, Ensha, like the Ensha invasion, just straight up doesn't work if you're playing seamless co-op. Like we have both of the Halic Tree medallion pieces, but like Ensha is still in the round table. He just doesn't actually fucking invade you. And that's one of those cases where like if you want his armor, you just kind of have to be okay with using a cheat table to get it. And being like, yeah. So if you're like kind of an anti-cheating person, then it's like there will be some stuff that probably bothers you. But if you're okay like cheating occasionally, then you'll have like a really good time with it. Also, it's really nice that you're not forced to play together all the time. Like you can play with your body and then you can play solo, and then your progress, like it makes sense how the progress matches when you like join their world. It's really nice. I wonder if she's focused on you. I'm gonna rebuff my shield. I think it's also time for phase 2 in a little bit. Take the crit, take the crit.
Getting.
Okay, phase 2. Yeah. Figured. Okay, I'm gonna stand next to her with Electro Charge, so that she's hopefully targeting me, which she seemed to do.
The best idea when she does her charge up set, when she targets you, is to stand next to her, and then when she starts casting her fire, is to run away, because that way you can guarantee you are not taking damage from that move.
I forgot how strong the fire phase changes. That was just, like, I forgot her moveset there, because it's been a little bit since I fought her. Okay, 4 flasks left. I'm gonna enrage.
And I'm dead.
Yikes. Okay. Oh, and she's like going after my Spirit Ashes, okay. Then that's probably GG's, because I don't have enough damage to do this myself. Because I'm the tank.
Yeah, I was playing like shit in the early phase of the fight.
Oh, and I got guard broken. Damn. Yeah, I'll get some practice in.
Yeah. 1 hop this time. 2 hops this time. Reverse, reverse.
Fuck you.
Ow. Aye.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. That looks sick as hell. It's honestly probably one of my favorites. It's weird. I was stuck on this fight for genuinely, like, I think 2 days when I first got into it. Like, it took me like 2 days to beat, but I was never really, like, frustrated by the fight, which is weird. I usually, I would say I don't typically get frustrated with fights unless they're, like, unfair in some way. Like, unless I feel like I don't really have control of the fight. Like, I can't do much. This one doesn't feel that way at all. Like, it feels like I always have, like, control of the situation. Like, it's just up to my skill whether I beat it or not. That's, like, the only factor here. I'm gonna just get the Opaline
call out
here.
every time, Lotus. Thank you. Thank you. I do my best.
Yeah. This works. This works. Heard mixed things about the DLC bosses. As someone who played the DLC for the first time, like, a week or 2 ago, was, like, my first DLC playthrough, I think they're all good for the most part. Like, I know that Radahn specifically was, like, kind of harsh when the game came out, but, like, he's been adjusted to a point where I feel like he's still obviously very difficult, but he's not unfair. He's a very fair boss, but he is, like, very difficult. Like, he's easily one of the most difficult fights I've ever done in, like, a Souls game. I don't know how much that, like, means, considering I've only played
you
Dark
want me
Souls
to take
3.
some aggro from you?
I'm good. I'm good right
There
now.
you go.
I need you to poison him is what I do. Oh, Mimic Tier? Just so you know, that thing costs HP.
I know.
And also, you don't have the Spirit Ashes, and you don't have it leveled, I assume? So I don't think it's living that long. But hey, whatever it takes for me to have less aggro. I was also thinking of using Mimic Tier, but then I would have to, like, unequip all of my, like, supplemental weapons, because otherwise the Mimic Tier would, like, randomly equip, like, a fucking jar cannon mid-fight, and I don't think that would go very well. I got a rot proc before you got poisoned. That's funny.
Because I'm scared.
Well, I need you to be not scared. I need you to be my DPS. Okay, not like that. I need you to be scared enough to not die. I'm just gonna reset the fight here, I think. Hey, hit me. Hey. Hey. Do damage to me. Hey. 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 Do damage. Thank you. Glad you had a good time with it. Thank you. Yeah, I do think the DLC is very fun. Well, I had to do a bit of a mind shift regarding exploration, because I think the map design philosophy in the DLC is very different, which it took me a bit to get used to, but once I realized it, I was able to enjoy it a lot more. And I do still understand the complaint that, like, the world map feels empty. But my complaint is honestly that sometimes they did put stuff in there, because very TLDR, I feel like this game, the map looks kind of small. Wait, let me back up. The map looks, like, actually kind of small, right? Like, a lot of the actual world map is, like, not that big compared to base Elden Ring. But the thing is, when you look at it, most of these areas are empty. Like, look, big area here is taken up by like the fingerprint ruins. This is empty. This whole mountain area is like basically inaccessible. There's like one path through it. The whole like Cerulean coast here is basically empty. Charo's hidden grave is basically empty. This entire chunk is empty. The entire middle of the map is empty. Oh, it's not gonna work if you summon it outside.
Yeah, I didn't want to do that.
Okay, you're gonna reset it quickly. But like, the thing is, all of the rest, like Ballarat, looks kind of small, right, from the world map, but it's massive because it's so vertical. The biggest contender for this, in my opinion, is Shadow Keep. Shadow Keep is massive. It's such a big area, but it looks tiny. Ruins of Rao, same thing. And that's kind of like the mindset change I had to do, was like, the map, like the map screen is unhelpful for judging how big the DLC is. All of those areas you actually see on the map are like connecting zones between the actual areas. Nice. But yeah, that's like my mindset change.
Tries, apparently.
Oh. Okay, I'll reset the fight. I'll just... Come at me! Come on! Like, yeah, it was like... That was a big mindset change, but then, like I said, the thing that bothered me was when they put things in those big traversal zones, because then it's like, okay, now I have to explore them. Like, now I have to actually go through these big traversal zones, and instead of it being like a visual spectacle, there's actually like hidden stuff sometimes, but only very rarely, but often enough to where like I feel like I'm missing stuff if I'm not exploring. That was honestly my complaint. If they had just actually been empty consistently, I think it would have been better.
I don't think I can get along with that.
Fair enough.
Also, which areas in Elden Ring, which open areas in Elden Ring are empty?
I mean, most of the DLC areas are. Like, look at literally the entirety of the Graveside Plains. There's basically nothing. There's one mausoleum, there's one enemy outpost, there's a church, there's one roaming enemy, and then there's the Mikola Cross up here. Like a shop, I guess. There's a merchant, there's another like enemy camp, kind of. It's barely a camp, honestly. And there's a Ghost Flame Dragon, and that's it. And it takes up so much space.
That you just listed.
Well, yeah, but for the amount of space it takes up, compare that to like base game, the amount of shit that's like in Limgrave. Like, just based on the map markers, like Limgrave is so much more dense with content. Because I think the DLC was going for a lot more like spectacle, and like you enter a new area and there's like this big like reveal of the whole big area. But then like they can't really do that if the area is full of stuff. But then they put just enough stuff in there for it to not just be like a cool zone you traverse between like the actual areas, aka, you know, Ballarat, Castle Ensis, the castle front, Shadow Keep, like those actual areas. Instead, there's like enough there that you sometimes have to like look through it. I don't know. But I think it's like that mindset of like, oh, these are like traversal zones. They're not like, there's not really any content here. That was like a good mindset change for me personally, because it made me less, I don't want to say like disappointed, but it made me like appreciate the zones for what they are, not for what I thought they would be, I guess. Because I think they are cool. It's just that, you know, you come from Elden Ring where it's like super dense with content and with stuff on the world map, and it feels comparatively empty. Okay, I'm suddenly taking a lot more damage.
I'm personally on the side of like, if you build big worlds, but you can't do anything in them, then it's kind of pointless.
I disagree, because like the amount of content they made for the DLC, absolutely, like if you put it in like a flat zone, oh, I'm actually just gonna reset the fight. It absolutely like outpaces what is visible on the map. You could have like a world map that is twice the size.
I was not talking about the fact. I was not disputing the fact that the DLC has a lot of content. It does. I was disputing generally the concept of huge empty spaces.
Oh, okay.
For spectacle.
I still only half agree, because I think the spectacle is worth it. Like or it can be. And I think in this DLC it is, like, riding up to the dragon area, the dragon mountain, even though it's like a mostly empty area on the world map, I know that the actual traversable part is just like a path. Like, it made it worth it. But another example is like the fingerprint ruins. They're mostly empty. There's not much there. They are fully traversable though, but the reveal of them, the visuals, I think make it worth it because it's good enough to warrant the fact that it's empty. Because otherwise it wouldn't have existed.
There's eventually a boss there, isn't it?
No, the fingerprint ruins are just empty.
Huh.
Literally nothing there. I mean, like, obviously there's like the horn you blow into and then you unlock Metter, but like Metter is in Manus Metter, which is not in the fingerprint ruins. That's in Skadu Altus.
I have never done Matter for an example because I never knew how to find her.
Metter is like one of the few examples of where I'm like, yeah, this boss is actually just dog shit. Like, that's just a bad boss. I think it's very much like under-designed. They undercooked that boss.
I don't know much about Matter because I don't know how to find her.
Well, the thing is, you don't. I still don't know how to fight her. I just, like, eventually managed to beat her. She's not hard. It's just that, like...
How to find.
Oh, how to find her. Okay, yeah. You have to blow into the fingers. You have to blow into 3 fingers. Which is weird. Why is it 3, considering it's the 2 fingers?
I was never allowed to blow into any fingers. Well,
you have to talk to Metter first. Oh, sorry, Metter? What's her name? Who's the person in Manus Metter again? What's his name? I actually forgot. Holy shit. I'm so mad because it's like a name that's also used in Attack on Titan. Okay. Emir, that was it. Yeah, you gotta blow the fingers. You gotta blow into the finger horn and make the finger noise. Take the crit, take the crit. Take
trying.
it. Got to rebuff my shield. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Can you pay attention to me again? Bitch. Okay, there we go.
I parried that shit.
Alright.
Well, not parried.
Phase 2.
Perfect, blocked it. Fire!
We can get an electro charge going, I think. And I'm gonna help a bit by enraging my spirit ashes, but that was a bit late, I guess. I have like 8 flasks left. I'm actually gonna see if I can fight this out. Because I'm like good on resources. I like Blink Bolt. I know that I only like it because of the secondary effect it gives me on this weapon, and I think normally it would be like a shitty Ash. But I feel like... because I heard it's like garbage, but... the fact that it also gives me 20 seconds of Golden Vow on this weapon makes it like actually really fun. Okay, none of those were deflects. That was not good practice. Okay. One of those was a deflect. No, my archer! Insane healing window. Fuck!
1 half this time, 2 halves! Reverse!
I barely had enough stamina there. Flask it up here. Okay, that was crazy.
Jesus.
Okay. I got pretty far there. I got like a good quarter of the health bar just by myself.
Gonna lurk,
Gonna lurk.
Good luck with
Enjoy.
the fight. You all got this. Enjoy your lurk, Soapy. Thank you. What are you even like? How do you even get so much stuff to buff yourself at the beginning? Like, I have never really understood that. I think that's why I hate buffing, because you need to have like very specific game knowledge in order to do it, and I fear that the game might be balanced around doing exactly that.
I don't think so at all. I mean, a lot of these buffs are like almost random. Like the Ancient Dragon Blessing I like specifically went for because I knew about it. And then it's my Physics Flask, and then like the shield buff is like something you just get from a prayer book. There's like 3 kinds of shield buffs, and they all basically do the same thing. 1 second, I'm gonna mute quickly. Ja? Zum Weiher? Soll ich auch noch mitkommen? Soll ich auch mitkommen? Well, I asked you a bunch on WhatsApp, but you never responded, and I didn't know how to plan my day because of it. Well, yeah, but then like plans changed and stuff, so, you know. Lukas, ich bin gerade etwas beschäftigt. Könnt ihr bitte draußen bleiben?
Ich will nur nicht spielen.
Ja, aber das kannst du bitte dann... Lukas? Ihr könnt mir dann sagen, wenn ihr losgeht, und dann sage ich Bescheid? Okay. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Willst du Tür zu machen? Honey? Oh yeah. She doesn't want to leave. She's been hanging out with me all day. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. Am I back again?
Okay.
Am I listenable? Okay, you can hear me. Good.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. My door hath been knocked. Like, it's not
But
that
yeah,
many buffs.
nah, the last time I tried using a buff, I worked off the assumption that most buffs do the same thing, and the buff that I wanted to go for was Black Flame.
Black Flame Protection or the Black Flame weapon buff?
And then you kind of made fun of me and were like, "Yeah, are you sure it's bad?"
Wait, it's Black Flame
cool.
Protection or Black Flame, like the weapon buff?
The thing that ends after 3 seconds.
Okay, yeah, that's the one. That's the thing, right? This is like genuinely a problem I have with Elden Ring, and I'm sad Reforged didn't fix this. They really need to put at least the duration. Like, I can understand for like immersion purposes that you don't put like the exact buff numbers on a thing, like, you know, 15% damage negation or whatever, but like you gotta put the fucking duration of spells on them. Like, I'm sorry, it says the FP, like FP cost and stuff is already like a number that you can see in the menu. Like, I don't think I'm asking too much to just also see a duration.
Yeah.
I should not have to go for a wiki to see like how long a spell lasts, or like stand in like the training area, which base Elden Ring doesn't even have.
That's
just
what
like
I
wait.
hate, like to figure out if my buffs are even for an example, like there are so many buffs that boost protection, and not all of them stack with each other.
There is a
And
system
to figure
for
out
it.
to figure out like which. Basically, you need to watch a guide to figure out which buffs work with each other.
No, you can check on the wiki. Like, buffs are categorized, and buffs of the same category will never stack. Elden Ring Reforged made away with that, by the way. All buffs are now unique buffs, unless it's like the same kind of buff, as in like, I think weapon buff is like the only exception, but like, I guess like Golden Vow from different sources won't stack. So my weapon can put Golden Vow on me via like a thing on the weapon, but it's still called Golden Vow, even if the duration is shorter than like the real Golden Vow, you know?
I was just collateral of that, by the way.
Yeah.
She accidentally killed me.
Why the fuck are they What? I didn't enrage my ashes. Hello? Did you forget I'm here? That was weird. But yeah, like, the Golden Vow buff that I'm getting is still called Golden Vow, so if I were to cast Golden Vow, it wouldn't stack because it's the same named buff.
But yeah,
But in
I think
Reforged
since
specifically, basically every buff stacks. They just remove the
since
categories.
in Dark Souls and baseline Elden Ring, I was always deterred from using buffs, either because the buffs came from items that were limited, and I'm not using things that are limited because I don't want to.
But they're limited
Well,
buffs in
I
Dark
got a little
Souls?
bit better about that. A little bit, just a smidge.
Wait, what buffs in Dark Souls
Or
3
you
are
are not
limited?
sure what the buffs actually do, or if they stack, or if or what their durations are. So I mostly just don't bother because it's just such a hassle to keep up with.
I mean, I will say, I'm pretty sure Dark Souls has used the same, like, buff system, like, category system since the first game. With, like, body buff, aura buff, weapon buff, like, that kind of thing. And, like, for
Yeah,
the
but
most part,
that's nothing
the
anyone ever tells you.
Yeah, but it's one of those things where, like, I can understand that, like, they kept it because it's kind of like a... I feel like it's common enough knowledge among the player base, and, like, a lot of Dark Souls and Elden Ring is designed around, like, players are supposed to talk to each other. I think this is, like, a remnant of that, like, players are supposed to tell each other about the system. But, like, in terms of what buffs do, that is usually written in the descriptions, even if it's vague. Like, the strength of the buff matters only if you're, like, wiki browsing, and then you can see, like, what the most efficient buff is. But, like, on my first Elden Ring playthrough, when I, like, wasn't using the wiki, I think I ended up using Golden Vow and, like, something else. I think Black Flame Protection, until I realized, like, how bad the debuff is to your healing. But, like, now that I know just how strong the damage buff, or the defense buff is, like, I would totally be okay using it with, like, the right build, obviously. If it's a build that, like, can either heal itself in other ways, or is, like, defensive, or, like, dodge as well. Something like that. Because I think it's, like a times 0.7, like, defense buff. Like, it's crazy how much defense Black Flame Protection gives you.
How am I getting worse?
I mean, I didn't want to say it, but I also don't know. We're not really making it past, like, stuff anymore. I could try again with Ladder. You could try summoning Ladder again.
The problem is that I have no idea what my attack windows are.
That's...
I
Yeah, if
don't
she's
think
not,
there
like,
are any.
looking at you... That's kind of a problem with co-op, right? With co-op and spirit summons, is that, like, if the bosses aren't looking at you, it's really hard to tell when you're safe to attack. Also because, like, to this day, no one fucking knows how the aggro system works. That was funny. I was talking to someone in the Discord about, like what amount of target priority increase is considered good. And they were like, oh, 0.2 is, like, an insane improvement. And I was like, is it? How does it, like, actually work? And they were like, oh, no one knows. That's like complete, like, no one knows, but, like, 0.2 is, like, the highest you can get on an effect, so it's considered good.
Okay.
So, yeah, no one fucking knows how it works. My guess is that, like, when you hit an enemy, either it's, like, a chance or, like, some kind of accumulator system. And, like, okay, let's, like, say you're hitting someone with a dagger, like a boss. This is my, like, totally just my guess, by the way, from, like, visibility of what I've seen. If you, like, you hit something with a dagger R1, and because of, like, the kind of weapon you're using and the kind of attack you're using, that'll have, like, an aggro buildup of, let's say, 2 out of 100 or something. And you need to reach 100, or I guess it would be, like, 30 out of 100. And when you reach 100, the enemy focuses on you. But if you, and then, like, my fortune has, like, a modifier, like a 0.2x or a 1.2x modifier. I did not buff, by the way. You just went in. I'm sorry, I was yapping.
Yeah, I think because we are yapping so much, it's the reason why I'm getting worse.
What? Okay, I'll be quiet. I'll be a silent bully.
Yapping about things that are unrelated, mainly.
That's fair. I tend to play better when I'm yapping. I think that's, like, half of the reason I started streaming. Also the reason I, like, never shut up while I'm live. I never have, like, quiet periods. I wonder if that's, like, a good thing or a bad thing for a streamer to have.
I usually only talk when there's somebody interacting with me.
I've noticed that. I don't want to be mean here because I know that that's how most people work, but, like, I don't get that. Because like I will just yell. I will just fucking talk. There's no stopping me. It's also good vocal practice. It's a good way to practice.
It is. It's just sometimes difficult to get myself hyped up enough to talk about shit when I know I'm talking to myself.
To be fair, that might be a thing of like YouTube culture versus Twitch culture, to be honest, because like for me it's a case of even if no one is watching me right now, I know that people will probably watch the VOD because that's just uploaded as a video and recommended as a video. I've had a lot of streams that like had like 3 viewers throughout the whole duration and none of them chatted, and then I would get like 100 views like a few days afterwards because the algorithm picked it up. And I feel like that can only happen if it's like a stream where I was like talking, you know? But I guess
Maybe
because
I
on
should
Twitch like
try-
VODs
maybe
get
I
deleted,
should
you know?
try to get back into streaming on YouTube and on Twitch.
Maybe.
But
I mean, I don't think it's like
yeah.
I think Twitch is just a lot better for like streaming in the moment. I do think that that's true. Like interaction between viewers and streamers a lot better on Twitch. Just the experience
But
of
like,
streaming.
yeah, like a lot of the times I do talk a lot, but lately I have not been feeling like it.
It's fair. I mean, you know, your mood does affect your streams. Dude, Letta's actually helping so much. She was never this bulky when I summoned her for my attempts. Can you take the crit? Nice. Let me refresh my electro charge. So I can keep the aggro, hopefully. Hopefully? Never mind. What? Yeah, she's back on me. Nice. Oh, I like Blink Bolt a lot. Yo. Okay.
One up this time.
Fuck,
Two
I missed!
hops.
I'm dead.
Reverse.
No, I was doing so well! But I jumped slightly too early. I fucking hate that attack. It's just a one-shot. It's okay, you and Letta got this. You and Letta got this. Ooh, nick of time. Dude, Aurelia actually going crazy. She's like not taking damage. Ah, you almost had it.
Let me fucking heal.
That was really good though. That was a good attempt. I will say, when we're like at the end of the fight, it might be better to just use like regular arrows, because the poison bone arrows, like, or the like status arrows, just don't have good build up or good base damage.
I don't. I mean, I
1 second,
I don't
sorry.
have. I don't have them
Yeah.
equipped.
Ah, you're just getting something? Okay. Can you not like switch the arrows mid-fight?
Yeah, but then I need to go into my menu and then I die.
I mean, to be fair, if I'm keeping the aggro. Like, I don't like hot swapping equipment usually, but ammo is like one of the few things I can do, just because there's not much of it. I do it a lot with the ballista balls, but like, dude, people who say like, when I posted a build thingy once where they were saying like, oh, your build is good, but like, why do you have the Crimson Seed talisman equipped? And I was like, because I need the extra healing, and they were like, just equip it whenever you use a Crimson Flask, and it's like, I don't have the skill to do that. Like, equip the talisman whenever I need to like panic heal.
What?
People do that generally. Like, people generally do that. That's like the standard. It's why I've been like trying to be better about it. I also should like sort my inventory more. Like, only have important weapons and stuff actually like in my inventory at a time. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen like a PvP video, but like people will swap like full-on loadouts for their weapons and shit, like mid-combat, while they're being accosted by like the host and two like cooperators. Like in a 1v3, they'll still be like swapping literally their whole build from like a dual dagger build over to like a heavy rolling, like colossal weapon build, including the talismans. They'll swap all of it. It's crazy. I've been wanting to
That's
get
the
that
kind
in.
of stuff where I'm like, okay, yeah, can't relate. I'm sorry, but I'm not superhuman.
Oh, Letta took the hit. Alright. I didn't know she could. Is she rotted yet? I don't know if I rotted her.
God!
No, she's rotted. It's okay. I've got Letta, and I've got my summons. We will do our best. That is not my best. I am doing very mediocre. Alright. Oh yeah, Letta, tank that. Tank that shit, Letta. Ooh, kill him. I actually really want to try the Letta sword, like with Needle Piercer. Because it looks like a really fun weapon, and it's a light grade sword, and I love light grade swords.
Since it's fire and magic, isn't that also something that scales with both faith and...
I'm not talking about the Rilana. I do want to try the Rilana Twin Blades, because I think they might actually be a good catalyst for me. Because they're a weapon catalyst in this game, which is fucking hype. I'm talking about the sword that Letta's using.
And... Faith and...
Faith, intelligence, right? And also in ERR, also arcane. They're mostly intelligence scaling, but they scale off of every stat. Which also includes their...
I hate that.
I love that.
So
I think Elden Ring needs more weapons like that. Like, I find it sad that there's like no options for people who want to do that, except for like not even two, there's like, I think literally one frenzy weapon in the game, in base Elden Ring, that scales off every stat. It's something I liked about Dark Souls, that like, there was literally a whole magic type, the Pyromancies, that scales off of faith and intelligence. And in base Elden Ring, you have like nothing that scales off of faith and intelligence together.
Yeah, but like that way, there is like, instead of like 3 stats, if you want to get up, you have to get up like 5 different stats, and that means that you will just be one-shot by everything and not deal enough damage in most cases.
Disagree entirely, because like weapons that scale in multiple stats tend to have like way higher scaling. This is the case for like infusions in base Elden Ring as well. Like the scaling is just higher. So like you can I had a build that was kind of like this before in Reforged, where my offensive stats were all capped at 25. And I was like level 200. Actually, not even. I think it was 20 actually.
Dreadful.
I think it was just. I had like 20 strength, 20 dex. Like that's barely like 10 levels in all of those stats. And then the rest was just endurance and vigor and mind. Like you. Also, just in general, this is like a general Elden Ring thing. You can get by a lot of the game without ever leveling like strength. Like doing pure vigor runs is like a genuine good way to play. It's not like a gimmick way. Like it. You can genuinely just play the game and never level anything but your bar stats, and you won't actually fall behind in damage that much.
That's just so antithetical to how I play the game.
I mean, antithetical to how most people play the game, but it's just... It's not as much the case in Reforged, because in Reforged the weapons have like lower base damage, but scaling has been increased across the board. So you can rely a lot less on just weapon upgrades and like just... like the base damage of a weapon and like weapon buffs and stuff, but it's still very doable to like keep like my offensive stats are probably going to be like capped at 30, maybe 40. That's like if I'm like level 200, 40 is the most.
My last character was a character where I wanted to do a bunch of different things, and that just ended up being completely unfocused, and my stats being all over the place, and I had a very bad time with that in that playthrough.
You do need to, like, focusing on vigor is just a thing you always need to be doing regardless of your build. Like, you should always just try to be at like 40 to 60 vigor regardless. There's like never an excuse to abandon vigor unless you're doing a hitless run, obviously. But like, like damage stats?
Like, where are all of these levels supposed to come from that I'm putting into, like, if I put like 50 levels into vigor by the point where I need them, than with the with the runes that I will have gotten in the meantime, because I will also have lost a lot of runes. I will just be able to put like 10 points into something else and just not use the weapons that I want to use.
That's true. If you're looking to use weapons that have like very high requirements, obviously like this doesn't apply as much.
Or
but
the
I would say
spells that I want to use, or anything I want to use.
Oh yeah, dude, like sorceries are such a fucking stat hog. Like what the highest sorcery requirement is like 64 or something. Like that's crazy.
70 from her twin moons.
Yeah.
From Renata's twin moons.
Yeah, but I'm saying like base game, and you get most fucking sorceries in the second area of the game. So like you'll finish the second area and your reward for beating Relana is a staff that requires like 50 intelligence to wield and a spell that costs like 68 to just equip. And like that to me genuinely feels like bad level design that they made. Because like, yeah, sorceries just ask too much of you, just in general. I do think that that's like genuinely an issue.
I usually try to to select 2 stats that I want to increase. Like for an example, with this guy, Arcane and Dexterity. With this girl. And then try to have my Vigor at least at the same level or 5 points below it.
I think that's generally how to do it. Like, I think focusing on 1 or 2 stats is the best way to do it. But I think there should be options for players who want to level more kinds of stats. Because there are genuine reasons to do things like level every stat. A big thing that, I've been actually thinking of doing this, like, if you were to have switched to the Reed's Fortune... I think I'm dead here again. Fuck! I hate the jump attack. I hate the Twin Moons. But, like, if you were to have switched to Reed's Fortune, I would have probably gone, like, Apothecary. So, like, consumables. And consumables all scale differently, like, off of different stats. Although in Reforged, they also all scale of Arcane. So I would have needed to be, like, an all-stat Andy. And I think it's nice that that is an option that doesn't cripple me, as it would in base Elden Ring. The gank squad, that's us. We are the letter gank. Ouch. Your character screams so horrifically. What voice did you equip?
I think it's middle-aged.
Ah. It sounds terrifying.
There's one that's even... I think I have 2 different voices, 2 different screams. One of them is just a piercing, continuous screech. That one is horrifying.
As one does. I'm actually gonna change my physics. I feel like I'm not getting a lot of the healing in this fight, because I'm not really, like, regening much. I could do Holy Shrouding tier, I guess. I do a decent amount of holy damage. Besides that... I guess I could do Stone Barb. Help break stances a bit more. But I feel like if we have like 3 players, that like will barely matter. I think I'll just do Holy Shrouding.
Stop summoning Girly Pop for a moment.
No, let us helping so much. What are you talking about?
Okay.
She's like such a big help. I think she's the reason we're making it so far again. I mean, she's a psychopath and I don't like her, but you know.
It definitely isn't me. Whenever I try to participate in the fight, I get I dropped 1 health.
Yeah. But to be fair, that's what the bow is for.
Yeah, no. I refuse.
You refuse to use a bow?
I refuse to use a bow unless I feel like it, I guess.
That
I
is
hate
valid.
being forced.
I'm not gonna lie though, I don't even mind redoing this fight that often. It's so fun. The Twin Moon attack is the exception, because I wouldn't mind if the Twin Moon attack existed if it just didn't one-shot you. The fact that it's basically a one-shot, that's what bothers me. But, like, the fight is just so fucking fun, man. I just love this fight. Take the crit. For us.
Got it.
Good time to recharge my shield, because it's only like 50 seconds, so I should just recharge it whenever I can. Is she wadded already? I don't think I noticed.
She isn't.
Alright.
He is also only just now poisoned.
Yeah.
Girl,
There's the rod.
can you leave me alone for a moment? Thank you.
Got the water now, and I get my golden valve. And I should not have attacked there because I'm out of stamina.
I'm starting to lock in a little bit more.
She's starting to lock us out of her life. Oh, never mind. She's going for Letta. Yo, Letta!
Huge.
Letta! What a queen! Fucking stance breaking her in her face change attack? That's insane.
I don't like the way you're looking at me, girl.
She was legit like, oh, you think I'm useless in this fight, Nat? You think I'm useless?
I didn't think so. I just didn't want for so much to be going on my screen. I didn't say that she is useless. I'm saying that her presence makes me more useless. Oh god. Ay. Okay, I got the timing on this attack down now at least.
Shit. Okay. Can I get a heal?
I also gotta say it's very hard to focus on him, like trying to understand a boss's patterns when you are playing with somebody else who is relying on you.
What do you mean relying on you?
Co-op.
But like, oh, you mean that like, it's like mentally, the mental game?
Yeah, it's mentally hard for me to get better when I'm constantly pressuring myself into
You don't need to.
being good. Yeah, I know that I don't need to. It's just something that happens.
Like, I'm also spending some time in the early attempts just like, kind of like vibing out the boss a little bit. I'm gonna mark her because she's actually kind of close to death. I think we totally got it. Oh yeah,
Oh, we got it.
got it. Entry completed. It's so God, I love this boss. What a good fucking boss, dude. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Remembrance. Good
What
job.
a good boss. Jesus, I love her so much. One of the funnest fights in the game. Alright, you know what that means? Remembrance. Yay!
Controversy.
Cheating time.
I like her descending moon attack because it's like one of the only cases of a jump dodge in the base game.
Huh? Oh, we gotta talk about that. Oh, we gotta have a conversation about that.
Huh?
I actually love like jumping because I feel like it's everywhere and I feel like it's very easily noticeable. I consider jumping to be like what parrying should be.
Explain. Like, jumping staggers the enemy out of his animation and opens him for a crit? What do you mean?
No. Okay, wait. I gave myself so 50 ember pieces, 100 rune pieces is how I tend to do this.
Yeah.
For DLC stuff, if you want to do it the same way.
Yes.
Okay, so number one, I wanted to say something before you said the jump thing. I just want to say I do love her twin moon attack. My issue is that it's a one-shot. If it wasn't a one-shot, I would be okay with it. If it like just did a lot of damage, but the fact that it's almost always a one-shot that's what bothers me. But regarding jump attacks, I had like a whole conversation about this in my Discord like a little while back, because I think that, sorry, to back up a little bit, you're gonna have to be okay with me yapping a little bit. You can like go off and do other stuff.
Okay, can I be annoying before you go off yapping?
Yes, because I need to like set out context
okay.
for this.
I didn't know that it was a one shot because I didn't get hit by it today. Now, Now you
That's fair.
can start yapping.
You do have to remember I'm like always out of stamina
Yeah, that makes sense.
when I'm playing Bulwark, so that sucks. I mean, like, I'm not saying it's always a one-shot. I'm sure if you walk in here with like 60 vigor and like 6 to 10 Scadu fragments, you'll be fine, but on my current vigor, it is a one-shot.
To be completely fair, half of
Probably
the
some
time when she
magic
used it, I
resistance would
wasn't
help.
alive. So
Some magic resistance would have also probably helped. Like, I could have eaten like a magic-proof dried liver. Oh, I will say, if you do go exploring, please do not break the Great Rune, so don't get close to Shadowkeep. There's some stuff I want to do before that. I am begging. Do not break the Great Rune. I need to do a bunch of things before that. Okay. But yeah, so context. I dislike parrying. Fuck my phone. Hold on. I can almost start my rant, okay? You'll get like a free pay rant. That'll be like 10 to 15 minutes long for content.
okay.
This is your reward.
I agree with disliking parrying. I don't think parrying is a good. I think parrying has a lot of potential, and I like the idea of parrying, but the way it is currently implemented in the game sucks.
Okay, phone set up. So we do agree on that. Like I like the idea of parrying. I like that there is an option that they want to give the player that is not just blocking or dodging, right? Like they want to give you like a tertiary option to avoid attacks that is not always applicable, but is sometimes applicable, and you are rewarded for recognizing when it is applicable. That to me is the idea behind parrying. The execution of it, however, is dog shit. Because I don't know how it is in Dark Souls 1 and 2, but I've played Dark Souls 3, I've played Elden Ring. I've tried parrying in both. Dark Souls 3, parrying is piss easy. It is so easy to do, and so many things are parryable, very inconsistently. But like a lot of things are parryable. The problem is that when you get a parry, the reward is way too big. Any boss that can be parried, if you know how to parry and what attacks are parryable, just becomes a pushover. Like Pontiff Sullivan becomes genuinely a joke if you know how to parry. So way too big of a payoff. And the other issue, like it's like the just the execution of parries is too easy. The problem is like you don't know what's parryable without either a wiki or trial and error. And as like someone who was like a new Souls player for a while, I just thought that like the parry Ash of War was like a worse guard or something, or it looked like it was supposed to do damage. It just didn't make sense to me, right? Because there's no indicator for what attacks can be parried. Even the idea that like, oh, you can parry horizontal sword swings. That is not in practice how it works. There's a ton of attacks that are parryable that are not horizontal sword swings. And there's a lot of attacks that aren't parryable that are horizontal sword swings. So it's very inconsistently applied, and it's just trial and error, or you need to look it up. There's like no way to really like suss out what attacks might be parryable. In Elden Ring, similar, I think parrying functionally is very good. Like there's a lot of variety in parry Ashes of War. They all have good like trade-offs with like more parry frames, but like worse weapon or TD. I think that stuff they did well. Golden parry and whatever. But there's like nothing to parry in this game. There's like basically nothing. It's like Morgoth, and that's the only boss I can think of. That's like I don't think even Melania is parryable. Like there's nothing to parry in this game.
Melania is parryable.
Yeah, maybe some of Radagon's attacks, like one of them or something. But like my issue with that is that once again, there's no indicator for it. And most of the time, if you're parrying, it's like you'll have like another weapon in your offhand that you're swapping to, like another shield that has a parry ash, and then you'll use that for a boss to trivialize it. Because the problem is that the reward for parrying is still way too high. Giving you a crit is just way too much to give the player as a reward.
Which is why, like, Lies of P, the perfect deflection system of Lies of P and Sekiro is preferable and so much better, because their perfect parries only protect your health, your stamina, and deal a little bit of poise damage to the enemy.
But I will say, I think deflects are also in this game, and I think those are different from parries in a notable way. Because, but here's the thing, right? because I think
they are one and the same.
deflects are different in that like deflecting is a type of blocking, right? Like it's essentially just like blocking, but I feel like it's the equivalent of like being naked, like not wearing armor for the equip load, so you have like the better dodge, but like you need to be really good at using it. Like you need to be like on point with all of your dodges. It's to me the equivalent of that, which is good. I like it. I like that it's a mechanic. Now, I'm gonna move, like I've explained my problem with parrying. Now let me completely jump topic to the topic of jumping. I think the way that Elden Ring implements jump attacks, or sorry, not jump attacks, jumpable attacks, is genius. It teaches you relatively early that certain attacks are jumpable, like with an actual tutorial message, I'm pretty sure at least. And the thing with jumping is like, generally speaking, any attack that is something that comes out of the ground, like an explosion or I don't know, like things that travel along the ground, those are basically all jumpable. There's very, very few exceptions. The two I can think of are like the big ground wave that Fire Giant does and the magma wave that Rykard does. Those are like the two moves that I feel like should be jumpable but aren't, or at least I haven't succeeded at jumping them. That's like literally the only exceptions. And a lot of the time, because Elden Ring's hitboxes are actually very good, you can genuinely like jump over certain attacks that are not flagged in the game code as jumpable just because it raises your hitbox high enough. There's a ton of these kinds of attacks. That's also why in this mod you have like the duck backstep, because just lowering your hitbox lets you dodge a shit ton of stuff because the hitboxes of the game are good. And the thing is, jumping is, in effect, like it's kind of like what parrying should have been to me, because it's a tertiary option to avoid damage. It doesn't always apply. In many fights, it doesn't apply at all. But when it does apply, you are rewarded for recognizing it by giving you an easier method of dodging that many times costs less stamina, is not affected by your loadout, like by your equipment load, and immediately gives you the opportunity of a counterattack that does very heavy like stagger damage. It's not too big of a reward, but it is a reward for recognizing the tertiary option of avoiding damage that exists and actually utilizing it. And I think that's what parries should be. I think
this is the thing is that Elden Ring, that most of these attacks are also dodgeable by like dodge rolling.
Yes, that's true. But they are like, you get rewarded for choosing to jump.
I never learned dodging them properly because my Dark Souls instincts are to always dodge, and that's a problem. That's a game design problem.
I don't think that's a game design problem, because like Elden Ring is not Dark Souls. Like, these are different games. I think that if people carry over their, you know, like their Dark Souls gameplay, like habits.
But if it works, then that's a game design problem.
Well, no, because the thing is, if it didn't work, that would be a game design issue. You shouldn't be forced to jumpable attacks, because then they stop being, like, jumps stop being a tertiary option that is just available to you, and instead become mandatory. I don't mind certain attacks being mandatorily jumpable, like the Twin Moon. I think that's like a fun little thing. But the thing is, you're not rewarded like more for jumping Twin Moons. You just are supposed to jump it. Whereas,
I mean, how are you rewarded when you jump, for an example, the Crucible Stomp attack?
Oh, you're rewarded heavily. You get to stay close to the enemy. Their next attack becomes a lot more predictable. And if you're using a fast enough weapon, you typically get to do like if you're using like a knife, you get to do a jumping R1. If you're wielding a colossal weapon, doing a jumping heavy lowers your hitbox enough that you like duck under the Crucible Knight's next attack. That's the reward. It's like, it's not big, but it's there, and you're recognized, like you're rewarded for recognizing it and capitalizing from it. Because dodging an attack merely dodges it, but jumping it basically always entails a counterattack. So it's a case of like making the fights more fluid, but it's not forced on you. You can still do the fight slow and methodical. And I think that's the thing with parrying, is like, parrying is another tertiary option between like, you know, the first two being like dodging and blocking. But there aren't any attacks that are ever mandatorily parryable because that would be really stupid. But the reward for learning it is too big, and the indicator for it doesn't really exist. Like a good example for this is how
I don't
Night
think
Rain.
it's too big in Elden Ring because most bosses, even in the base game, most bosses require multiple successful parries in a row in order to open
Yeah,
them for a
I'm
crit.
saying that's stupid because like that doesn't fix the problem. That just puts the incredibly big reward like one more parry into the future. You're just rewarded way too much for doing 2 parries. The problem to me is just that it trivializes
it's
fights. If a
still
boss
hard.
is parryable, it's more or less solved. Whereas jumps don't solve a fight. It's just another option to dodge an attack that also lets you counterattack sometimes, but not all. Like it's more fluid. Parrying is
A
just,
fight
oh, this
is
boss
not
can be
solved
parried.
by being- A fight is not solved by the guy being parryable because parrying is rather hard to do.
I don't.
Recognizing
You can just like a lot of the time
parry
you can
windows
wait out a
and the
specific
parryable
attack.
attacks.
Like with Morgott and Margit, those two are literally solved with parrying. Like you just wait out their parryable attacks and then it's over. And for the rest of the time you just run away because they can't really do much when you're at a distance. Like that to me is the problem.
That's not really. I mean, that might align with your experience, but I don't think that aligns with my experience.
Fair enough. Like I have tried this and like it made the fight very boring to me. I guess what I'm mostly saying is like I think parrying should exist. It's just that in the form it exists now, it needs some kind of indicator. I know that this is like this would be too immersion breaking, but like Night Rain gave every grab attack a consistent sound effect and animation, like the gravity sound effect thingy. Every grab attack that enemies do has that. And I think that might be too much. But like a good example is like
I
Sorry,
think
go
you
ahead,
might
go ahead.
really enjoy Sekiro
I probably would. Yeah, no, like I do want to play it. But like
because
a good example is, do you know how the blasphemous claw works in the Malekith fight?
I don't even know what that is.
Okay, it's an item you can get by killing Bernal in like in that area. It's an item that lets you
Yeah.
parry Malekith, but only certain moves of his. But the moves of his that are parryable with the Blasphemous Claw are denoted by his sword glowing bright white for a little moment during the attack, like before the attack starts. And
Yeah.
that to me is a thing they could implement. Like I think a glowing sword or a glowing weapon of some kind before an attack that is parryable is like a good indicator. The reward also needs to change though. Like I don't think that your reward for parrying should be you get a crit. That's too much. It should be like a lot of stagger damage, or it should be, I don't know, like I like how they did on Malekith, because Malekith will like kind of reel backwards, but then he will still like do a sword swipe, but like blindly. Like he will just kind of swipe his sword forward. So you still need to know where to stand in order to hit him to get a reward for your parry. But the big reward is, number one, you blocked one of his big attacks. Like you avoided it in a different way than just dodging through it. And now the boss has a predictable attack animation that you can exploit if you've like seen it a few times. I think Malekith is like my perfect parry example for a boss in this game. And I'm sad that the parry on Malekith is relegated to like an item you have to find. I almost feel like it was like a test from the devs almost. Like they wanted to see if they could implement parries in a different way, but they didn't want it to like interfere with the quote-unquote real parry mechanics. That's almost the feeling I get from the Malekith parry. Okay, that's my big ramble mostly done. Do you want to go kill or just fight Dane? Because I hate that fight.
Dane.
Yeah, I don't like doing it, so doing it with 2 people is probably going to be easier. I really fucking hate fighting Dane. He always fucks me up.
Sure. In Sekiro, most things can be deflected with your sword, which is what I call parrying in that game, I guess. Like if you get a perfect deflect or parry in that game, it rewards you with your stamina not being drained that much, and you inflict poise damage on your opponent. But there are certain attacks that are not parryable. And those attacks, the game tells you. The game gives you like the enemy flashes red, and there is a noise. There is a sound effect playing, and it says, "Be careful! Enemy is about to do something bad." And then you need to figure out by what the enemy is currently doing, how they are positioned, what exactly it's going to be.
No, like, I think that would be, like, a good way of handling it, too. Like I said, I do like the deflect system of this mod. I think that is really cool.
Yeah, and then when you see that sign, you need to decide. You need to either jump or dash. I think. Yeah. Or
like
or
I do want
dodge.
to play Sekiro. Sekiro seems like it would be a lot of fun for me. Are you... Hello?
How are we triggering this?
We need to do the May the Best Win gesture. Maybe we need to both do it?
There might be another problem here.
Yeah, this might be a seamless thing. Yeah, alright. I guess we can't do this in co-op.
Can we attack him?
No. That'll just actually make it... No! Don't attack just guys. We need, like, you trigger like a closed off arena with him when you do the gesture at him. Oh, is he? Okay, no, he's still here. Yeah, he's still here. Yeah, I'll just do it solo then. Okay. Do you still want to do Ballarat? Because, like I said, that's like a... I do really want to do Dancing Lion. Because I really want that Shadowed Curio. Getting HP whenever I deflect something is going to be so nice for my sustain. Like, I will just not need to heal nearly as often.
That does sound pretty good.
Also, I kind of want to try the Relana's Twin Blades. Because that is a light greatsword. I really like light greatswords. And it's also a weapon catalyst, and it scales off of the stats that I like. And then I could do like a mixed stat thing. I don't know. But since I'm doing mostly strength, I probably shouldn't. Unless I want to... Hold on, let me actually check something quickly. Oh fuck, Scorpion time. I forgot about this. Hi! Hello, Spider Scorpion. You stay. Okay, Spider Scorpion dead. I wanted to check.
Coming.
Bulwark? How much guard boost do I get on a light greatsword? Light greatswords are not considered great weapons? Aww. Why not? Man.
Because the word liked is in there.
Aww. Oh, what? Why? Well, heavy halberds don't have the word heavy in them. What the fuck? Oh, I was really looking forward to trying to use those with the... Because, like, greatswords get, like, a 50% guard boost bonus. I was hoping light greatswords also get a guard boost bonus, and then I could just block using those and not wear a shield at all, and then I wouldn't need to be, like, strength focused and always have a great shield on me. But I guess not. Okay, we're gonna get, like, a fuckatillion, Revered Spirit Ashes in Ballarat. There's so many of those, it's awesome. Kinda wanna... I might honestly revive Lorlana later and just fight her again. I just think she's so fun. Maybe I'll try to fight her with her own weapon. That could be a fun thing. She's just so good. It's such a good fight. What is your favorite Elden Ring fight? Like, actually.
It might be Godric the Grafted.
Ooh, good choice. That like Godric is a great like for being like the first Remembrance boss. I think he's almost perfect. Besides sometimes like some bullshittery with his storm attack.
Yeah, but it's so like it's so fun. He's such a good
is.
villain. He does a great job
Yeah.
at seeming hateable, and
I mean, he is
and being a
hateable.
tough challenge. And then you beat him, and then a very amazing thing happens, world building wise. Everybody talks shit about him. Like
Yeah.
everybody keeps hammering the point home how pathetic and weak that guy was, so that you go like, oh.
Also, I just love his characters. Like you said, he's so hateable, but like in that way that he's not really like redeemable. Like he snuck out of Landell by disguising himself as one of the women that were being like saved from the city first.
Yeah.
And the fact that like when Melania was passing through to go fight Radahn with her Clean Rod Knights, he shit talked Melania, and then she like beat him up, and he had to like grovel to apologize.
Yeah.
It's like a whole thing. It's so
like,
funny.
He is hateable and he's pathetic.
Yeah.
That's kind of. But he's
And the
also
fight is like
he's like a child in a lot of ways. Like he's also so happy to have a dragon hand.
He's also like I think difficulty-wise. I think he's difficulty-wise basically perfect on a first playthrough. I will say I think he's actually like a bit too easy on subsequent playthroughs. More so than basically every other boss. I think like he is not a challenge at all on subsequent playthroughs. But for a first playthrough, I think he's like just right.
Which is why I like getting to him early and just like going through the motions, because dodging his attacks, he has like the jumping attack, dodging his attacks is very fun.
Yeah, I love his jumpable attacks because like you can that's another like example of why I love the jumping attacks.
That's a good example where I actually get it, because there like he has such a big fuck you zone around him.
I think in that case it's a good example of like
that you can punish him so well. It's
not just about punishing. I also think in that case it's a reward for being like knowing how to jump dodge is it rewards you being aggressive beforehand. I don't know if that makes sense, but like most jump attacks, the way I've described them, like they reward you by letting you do like a counter attack, right? By letting you be aggressive right after. But I think with Godric, it's like
to do that with him.
I mean, you can still like punish him after the jump attack, but I think even more so, you're rewarded for knowing that you can jump that attack because it lets you stay close to him without ever fearing him starting up the ground slam, because you know when it happens. Because like it can be hard to get away from it. Like when you're close to him, it can be kind of hard to like run away the right distance. But if you know that it's jumpable and you know how to jump it, it is like the easiest thing to just like stay close and attack him, and then like when he does the ground slam, you just jump it, and then on the final hit you get in like a jumping heavy, and then you keep attacking. Like you basically just don't lose the aggro for the whole fight. So I think that's like another just good example of how jumping is used in Elden Ring to show, like to reward the player in little ways. He's a great boss.
After that, it has to like actually be Melania.
Melania, interesting. Melania to me is like
she beats my ass, but I like the lore, I like her voice lines, I like the visuals of the fight.
I want to go fight Quayline. I kind of want to fight Quayline while we're in multiplayer. I just hate his ass. He's just so fucking stupid.
Yeah. Oh god, I hate these guys.
I thought they were really tough at the start, but I feel like after I fought like 7 of them in what is it, in Year Limb, like I kinda understood them afterwards. My thing is just that they're kind of like HP sponges. I feel like they're just a bit too bulky. Nice crit. Like, I just wish they were less bulky, but I do like dueling with them. I feel like they kind of have the same niche as Crucible Knights, but they're, like, not supposed to have the same niche as Crucible Knights, you know what I mean? Like, they end up feeling the same way because they have, like, a... They have a complex moveset and a lot of HP.
I like Crucible Knights in normal Elden Ring at this point, but I hate them in Reforged because I don't know if they got how much they got buffed. I don't know what they did to those motherfuckers, but I cannot
think they changed them at all.
beat them anymore.
I think Crucible Knights are just unchanged.
I cannot beat them anymore. I can bait them in base. I can beat them in base Elden Ring. I cannot beat them in this.
Fuck this dude. I hate this fucking mushroom head looking ass. This is so fun.
He's poisoned.
Yes. I love this. Let's just keep fucking staggering him to death. Oh, you deserve this. Oh my god, that felt amazing. I think I came. I mean, what?
Thou shalt not await the flame of Mesmer.
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 I'm not gonna, like, this dude being, like, Mesmer's strongest soldier just made me really sad. It made me be like, well, Mesmer must be a pushover.
Yeah.
And then I fought Mesmer and I was like, never
mind. Sent away. She replaced your eye. You have to live with serpents in your body. And then this is your best man.
Well, to be fair, he's not
like,
actually his best. Like, Mesmer, I don't think Mesmer knows. Isn't the lore of Quayline that, like, because he's a Tarnished, he's, like, overcompensating so hard, but, like, Mesmer doesn't know or care about him? Because Mesmer doesn't like the Tarnished? Because he doesn't realize that, like, some of them have the guidance of grace back, and to him, so they're, like, abandoned by grace.
Yeah.
And that's why he doesn't like them, because he's like, yeah, mommy doesn't like you. If mommy doesn't like you and she took your grace away, then I don't like you.
Yes, he is the ultimate, like, abused child.
He
sympathizing
is...
with his abusers.
I don't know if this is, like a fair assessment, but when at the end of his fight he says, like, Mother America, like, a thousand, or a curse upon you, that to me was, like, the most... I loved it, because I was like, yeah, like, at least in death you realize how shitty she was to you.
Yeah.
Like, at least you realized.
I like Mesmer a lot.
Yeah, he's a great fight as well.
I like the concept of Mesmer as a villain.
I love the concept, I love the fight, I just love everything about it. Just a good fucking... another, like, great fight.
Like, I love how bored he sounds at the beginning of the fight.
Yeah.
When you beat him, like, yeah, all will be burned away in the embrace of Mesmer's flame. It's like,
because he does not believe.
But, like, for killing people with fire, you know.
He doesn't believe in his crusade anymore. I mean, the whole thing is, like, all of his Fire Knights are like, Mesmer, America, how long do we have to do this? Mesmer, can we just stop? Like, there's, like, nothing left of the Hornsent anyway. Why are we still doing this? Like, it's just...
Yeah.
There's no purpose to it anymore. All of the Fire Knights are, like, depressed.
He barely believes in it anymore as well. Yeah. Like, yeah, in the embrace of Mesmer's flame. It's like, yeah, today I had to kill another 25 Hornsent with
and torture
Mesmer
them,
flame.
and I put them in jars.
And torture them, put them in jars. We put 20 women in jars. I didn't know we had those still, but that's interesting, I guess. And then I burned a child. Haven't seen those in a while. Yeah.
Yeah, not a lot of children around anymore. I wonder
not a
why.
lot of children.
Maybe it's because I keep killing them.
I wonder when mom will call me.
He says, probably knowing full well that she's abandoned him. I think he knows. I think he's, like, aware.
Yeah.
Ooh, I got lost ashes from that guy. Nice.
But, like, that's such a haunting. That's such a haunting concept for a character. A character who, like, doesn't only commit atrocities, but has committed so many of them that he is bored at this point.
I don't even think he's bored because of the atrocities. I think he's... Like,
Or like that you grow numb of it. Yeah, that you grow...
1 second. Yeah. Ja? Zum Weiher? I'm not really in the mood, to be honest. Is that okay? I can still, if you want me to join, I can. Yeah. Well, to be fair, you also had some plan changes for me. Yeah. I can explain to you later, but I'm like in between. Okay, back. Sorry about all the interruptions. I'll be able to stream for a decent while longer, actually. Turns out.
Nice.
Wife
But
is
like,
going
yeah,
to the
you're
lake,
right. It's
but-
not exactly that he's bored of like, I used to like murder, but now I've done it so much. No, I don't think it's that either. It's that he grows like numb of it, like after all of this time.
Ready to fight one of the worst fucking enemies in the DLC. Hate these guys.
Yay!
Yay, curse blades.
Its skirt goes spinny!
I hate these guys.
I'm dead, but I should respawn.
Yeah. I could also just run past him and just grab the fucking grace, honestly. But I want him dead so
Take off
badly.
America nearby.
Oh, nice. There's like a grace right up the stairs here. Oh, are they weak to holy? That did a lot of damage. Alright. We take it, we take it. Right, and it's lion time. Divine
Yeah, because-
Schmiest, Schmancing, Schmaien. Can I make sure
Oh,
to spin
God.
my runes?
Do you know? Do you know about the lion pun, the transphomic lion pun, when that happened?
No. Transforming lion.
Transphobic. It's a transphobic joke, so maybe I
Transphobic
shouldn't.
lion? Well, it depends. Is it funny?
It's trended on on trans Twitter.
Is it a
when that
funny
was still a thing.
transphobic joke? If so, it's fine. Just has to be
Yeah,
funny.
there was this one trans girl who posted, "I look like a lion in this picture," and then somebody answered, "Yeah, because you are lying about being a girl." And then she retweeted that and said, "This is how you do transphobia, right? By the way."
Yeah, no, that's pretty fucking funny. That's actually really funny.
I guess like we are just not used to people like to the people hate criming us actually being funny.
Actually
like, because they
trying.
usually only have one joke. It's like, yeah,
Oh, Redmane Knight Freya? Why can't I summon you? The fuck?
like good job, good job, random Twitter user. You did a good job. I hope the Kool-Aid tastes very well.
Why can't I summon Freya? Oh, is it because you're sitting at the grace?
Maybe I need to wait. Do you think I should level some mind, or do you think that's
I am currently leveling
pointless?
some mind, but that's because I need to like get more mind so I can use more expensive spirit ashes. Unless you're like using your weapon ashes a lot and wanting to use expensive weapon ashes, I wouldn't really, I think you need more endurance. 20 is not that much. I mean, 20 is, I guess, I try to stay at like 25, 30 on like normal characters. For this one, I'm gonna have to go up to like 40.
Okay,
Yeah,
endurance it is.
Can't summon Freya for some reason. Oh well. It'll be fine, it'll be fine. Oh, for this boss I should have actually changed my physic again. Oh well. Do you want to watch the epic
Here we
cutscene?
go. I want
do
to
not
hear
care?
it again.
Yeah. It's a pretty good cutscene. I like this one a lot.
O horn-decked beast from higher sphere delivered.
Why is she summoning it again? Like what are they defending at this point?
Perched within,
Well,
we beg of
the horn scent are like,
eyes.
what's the word I'm looking for? They're incessantly prideful.
Mm.
It was kind of their downfall, you know. I never really understood the mechanics of operating this, like, this beast.
I always saw it like a puppet, like she
No,
is dragging it on invisible strings.
No, because there's like 2 horn scent puppeting this thing, but I mean like... Because you can like literally see the hands and stuff. Like how does the guy in the back know what to do? You know? Also, poor guy must have back problems. He's so like hunched over the
Yeah.
whole time. Can't be good for him. Alright. Let's fucking do this. Ow. Okay, immediately get stormed twice. Okay, wonderful. Gotta heal right away.
Nope.
And that's how you do it. I forget, what is he weak to again? Oh.
And I'm dead.
Oh. Well, good attempt. Do you want me to reset it?
I don't know. I've been playing this game for so long and I'm still panic rolling whenever I get hit.
That's like impossible to train out of yourself. I'll just reset it. Actually, I want to see something. 411.
The problem is almost every single enemy in this game has a moveset exactly tailored to punishing panic rolling, like it's timed
Yeah.
on the fucking decibel.
But I do think that that's a thing that like Market is like the prime example of like, yeah, like first boss in the game basically. All of his attacks are delays. Like if you panic roll his attacks, he will just get you. They drill that into you from the very first boss. Divine Beast, Dancing Lion. He has like a weird elemental weakness, but I forget what it was. Right, he's really weak to bleed for some reason. That was the one. And he's weak to fire, apparently. Weak to fire, bleed, and scarlet rot. So I guess I'll be using my heavy thrusting sword for this one.
Give me a moment.
And I'll use this boy.
Switching my
and
weapon affinities around.
I will...
Yeah, I got blood loss build up now.
Nice. I think I'll just stick with, like, damage reduction and HP regen. Can I summon Freya now?
An interesting
No,
thing
I
that
can
I
summon
figured out while we cooperated, I cannot activate my my Great Rune while in your world.
Really? Like, when I do it, do
Really?
you still get rune-arced?
No, I don't.
Oh.
I just don't get it.
I mean, Great Runes are typically off in multiplayer, but it's weird, like, for PvP that's the case. It's weird that's the case for, like seamless co-op. It's a bit strange. Oh, come on.
Great.
Oh, shit. What the fuck?
This time I didn't panic roll. This time I waited for visual indicators, but they weren't on.
Ow. Nah, I'll just let him get me. I don't want to like do the fight without you. Your vigor is at like 40, right?
Yep. It doesn't matter. Elden Ring Reforged hates me.
Do you have like good armor equipped? It's Shadow Militia, right? What you have?
I have Shadow Militia armor equipped.
Oh. Because like it's not great armor, don't get me wrong, but like it's decent for like light armor. Do you have like dragon?
Yeah, I need to be hit twice in order to die. But
okay,
the
if you
problem
get
is
hit
that
3
whatever he
times,
does,
then yeah.
like his combos are currently all hitting me.
I mean, I don't want to be the... Oh, you just walked in, okay.
Oh great, I just lost 40,000 runes.
Okay, I'll be in there in a second. Listen, I don't want to be the guy to suggest this necessarily, but it might be helpful to get a defensive buff, you know?
What do you mean defensive buff? I don't have a weapon, I don't have a catalyst, I don't have
Yeah, catalyst.
anything that I can cast.
You can put, like, Golden Vow as an Ash of War. It's available, like, right from Limgrave. We can go grab it if you want. I don't think I got it, actually.
But isn't Golden Vow, like, bad as an Ash of War?
No, it just has slightly shorter duration. But, like, it has the... I think it's the same buff. I mean, even if it's, like... maybe it's, like, 10% instead of 15% in base game, but in ERR, I'm pretty sure all Golden Vow things are, like, 10% damage done, 10% less damage taken. I'm pretty sure they've all been, like, made the same. Like, you can just put it on your like, offhand weapon and then have, you know... Like, have your right-hand weapon have an actual Ash of War for damage, and then the left one can have Golden Bow. That'd be good. Could be like a way to just get like some damage negation going. This is also jumpable, by the way, as long as you don't take the vertical beam to the face. Love that about it. Dude, he's getting annihilated. What the fuck?
Yeah, I have locked in.
The Scarlet Rod is really taken down as well. Nice. And that Bleed Bullet is also going crazy. He ain't lasting long. Last time? Dude, the bleeds!
Are you done?
Well, no, he's in Frost phase. That's where he does Frost. But he's like dead, so... Fuck you! Nice, bro. Easiest boss ever. Holy. Actually, maybe I do end stream here then, because then I can still join my wife to go to the lake.
Yeah.
Are you going now? Do you want to wait like 5 minutes, then I can join? Ich würde... Ich könnte jetzt noch... Ich würde schon kommen. Ich war gerade nur mit noch was beschäftigt, but if you give me like 5 minutes to end stream quickly, I can join. Yeah, so, like I just finished it, that's why I'm like, I could... Okay. Yeah. I can still join my wife to go to the lake.
Yeah.
Which
then,
means this is a good time to call it. I don't have time for a big send-off this time.
Yes, yes, yes.
I
will keep going for a bit. I want to start another character. I want to try casting.
Ooh. Alright, alright. Feel free to do that.
Stream info.
Wait, why can't I exit the game? I've separated myself. The fuck? I have separated myself. Why can't I leave? Huh? I'll just Alt F4 then, I guess, whatever. But yeah, thank you so much for stream. I need to hurry a little bit to join them still. But hope you had fun. And I'll see you guys in the next stream. Have a good one. Bye!